Hello ladies and gentlemen, ZB StarCraft here with another StarCraft 2 commentary. I'm in a really big casting mood this weekend, or this week. It feels like the weekend even though it's not. It is Thanksgiving week right now. It's Tuesday, so I am out of college for a little while, so I will have plenty of time to cast for you guys. But anyway, this game is going to be Zerg versus Terrans. KawaiiRice, our Zerg players, spawning here in the bottom left position on Metalopolis, and QXC spawning here in the far bottom position on Metalopolis. And I am not alone today. I am here with my good friend Interact, whose StarCraft name is Uniden.
Yes, it is.
Uniden. If you guys don't know that, it's from a Day 9 one. I think it's number 200.
I think it might actually be exactly 200, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It was a bad player.
Fun Day Monday,
yeah.
free for all.
It was a pretty funny Fun Day Monday. Oh, that's some skills from QXC. I love seeing that. A lot of the Zerg players will move their overlords like this just so that they won't get scouted if an SCV comes right over here, or they won't be seen by the command center. But QXC knows that, and he just runs a SCV up here, runs it back down, and then comes by. QXC doing some normal stuff.
I'm not really sure about QXC's barracks placement on his ramp. It doesn't really look like he's trying to wall off at all. He's just building a barracks. I guess he assumes KawaiiRice won't rush him, because I guess he'll. I mean, I think not many pros 6-pull anymore.
Yeah, well, we saw TLO do that in MLG Dallas. If you didn't see that,
oh my god!
It was actually quite impressive. He managed to end up winning the game against Huck. It was a very good game. He just had to do so much damage with those first lings, and he did. Huck was gonna do a Forge Fast expand, but then as soon as he saw the pool and like no drones, he canceled everything and then built 2 gateways. It was really funny to see. It was very fun. But it looks like QXC might be trying to do a wall off with a reactor or with a tech lab.
Yeah.
Maybe finishing off that wall off right there, because he is getting a supply depot. Because I know that you won't be able to get an add-on on that barracks unless you put it like here, like QXC has it. But anyway, gotta plug myself and Interact a little bit here. Well, you can check him out on YouTube at www.youtube.com/interact with the E and the A 3 and a 4 respectively. So
INT 3R 4CT.
Indeed. And you're already on my YouTube channel, so I'm sure you know where that is. Also, we will be dual casting the CSL hopefully every time this week. It's really hard to get it organized, but I think we'll be dual casting CSL this week, Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturday at 4 and 8. We might do Sunday at 8, but probably not, because I do have to go back up to college. We have QXC getting a fast expansion right here. But definitely check that out. That's on ustream.com/channel/collegiate-star-league. I'm sure that's somewhere on my YouTube page, and you can find that.
QXC swapping his factory and barracks for fast tanks, apparently.
Does he have siege mode coming out? Not yet.
Not yet.
No siege mode. Nothing too exciting. And what are Terrans thinking while they're on this map in this position? Are they thinking about a lot of airplay since it's so close for air distance? Or are they thinking more normal play? More, Interact does play Terran, for those of you who don't know, and of course I play Zerg.
Because I'm a man,
Sure
I play a real race.
Oh. Okay. Well, we'll disagree about the legitimacy of different races. I dislike Terran. I find it incredibly simple. But, you know, to each his own.
I would personally be afraid of mutas from this distance, yeah, but I don't see that many pros using mutas that quickly. Like they don't rush for them like all the players I play against do.
Well, you're stuck in silver leagues.
Well, silver gold, yeah.
He's still in silver gold, even though he's a better player than that. He just doesn't have a lot of time to play.
No.
But KawaiiRice might be going for those mutas. He does have 3 geysers up right now, which is a good amount if you're going to be getting mutas on 2 base. That's usually the amount And there we go. Building the spire right there. And as we can see, QXC is going tank heavy. He does have a reactor barracks, so he'll be able to pump out quite a few Marines. And that Overlord is going to try to run away, but it explodes.
Trying to
into a
get some
million
Hellion
pieces.
harass here, but there are spine crawlers in the way. That's depressing.
Well, he only has one Hellion out right now, and he's not making any more, so I think he was just maybe not looking to harass, but just do a little bit of scouting, just to see what's going on. I wonder if QXC actually saw that there was... Yeah, he has an SCV up here to see that there's no expansion. There's no third. But KawaiiRice is just being left alone, and he really likes that, because he has 4 Zerglings and 2 Queens to defend himself with 45 drones, which Zerg players just love being left alone so they can sit back and make a lot of drones.
QXC has still not scouted that spire, which could be problematic since he's going tanks and marauders right now.
Yeah, looking at the units tab. Only 3 tanks and 1 marauder right now. He does have 9 marines, which will deal with quite a few Mutalisks, especially if he gets that stim pack upgrade.
Yeah. 5 Mutalisks on the way, though. So I don't know if his 9 marines will be enough for 5 Mutalisks. Okay, never mind. He just got like 7 more.
Yeah, he has 14 marines now. I think 5 just popped out right there.
Yeah.
He's training marines at all of his barracks. So he probably knows that something like heavy Mutalisk play is going to be on the way. And we have the classic Muta Baneling from KawaiiRice right here. That is just such a strong build to go against Terran. Those Mutalisks destroy everything except marines, and the Banelings destroy marines. But QXC has a lot of marines right now. KawaiiRice is just going to poke in here, see if he can do anything. He does have that magic number of Mutalisks. It takes 5 Mutalisks to one-shot a worker. And
QXC doing a very good job with those marines of splitting them to try and zone these Mutalisks away from his SCVs.
And he's not doing what a lot of the players do. A lot of the players will stim to get close, and then the Mutalisk can still just fly away, and then you just did a lot of damage to all of your marines.
Yeah.
For no gain. 1 Mutalisk at 4 life, barely flying away from that.
QXC actually built an engineering bay on KawaiiRice's 3rd. That's very nice of him.
That's so funny. Whoops. How many Mutalisks do we have out right now? Only 6 Mutalisks and 4 Banelings for KawaiiRice, and this SCV is going to try to move in, but it's going to get destroyed by those spine crawlers. 4 spine crawlers by KawaiiRice. We don't see a lot of the professional players getting spine crawlers, especially when they're blocking the gas, as you can see right here.
QXC moving out with his marine and tank force.
This will do a lot of damage against those Banelings. Does KawaiiRice have any upgrades? No, KawaiiRice is 0-0 on upgrades, so those tanks will one-shot the Banelings and the Zerglings, which is a huge problem, but Zergling speed did just finish right there. So if he can move in with those fast Zerglings and get a nice surround on those tanks, he'll be able to take out pretty much everything, and he'll probably be able to win this fight.
QXC being very cautious with these tanks, trying to spread them out properly. It's good micro from him. Most players just move their tanks in and then siege them all up in one spot, but that's not good against Banelings. I like how he's slowly creeping towards the base, just making sure nothing dies. Also spreading his marines out very well.
Trying to minimize the damage that he would take from any Banelings that would come in. KawaiiRice being able to pick off 1 tank right now with all of these mutas. He has 10 mutas on the field right now. He might be able to take those marines, but I don't think so. The stim did just go away right now, and those marines are really weak. Banelings looking like they were going to go in. 1 queen trying to take the entire army by herself. And it looks like KawaiiRice is going to move in right now. The Banelings doing a lot of damage, destroying all the tanks, and KawaiiRice definitely came out ahead in that battle. There's still a few units up here at KawaiiRice's 3rd, though.
QXC forced to cancel on that hatchery that KawaiiRice was making with those marines.
Was that up at his 3rd?
Yeah. So it's not a total loss for QXC, but he did lose a fair amount of his units. 22
What?
Banelings being made by KawaiiRice? Is that really necessary?
He has 28 Banelings. He has 28 Banelings on the field right now. It looks like he really wants to take this 3rd expansion. He really should not lose any of these Banelings. He's Microing away the banelings to make sure that he doesn't lose any of them.
That
that
many
would be,
banelings rolling around. I don't think I've ever seen that many banelings rolling together.
I need to show you a replay that I did on unit test map.
That is just ridiculous.
I was just having fun with the unit test map, so I made like 50 banelings and like 200 marines and just moved the banelings at the marines. And just saw the death that came from it. It was so funny. I should post that. That was really funny, but it really makes my computer lag. But it looks like QXC is looking to get his third expansion around 110 food. There is a Zergling here that might block the expansion for just a little bit until QXC moves up some units.
QXC does have some units in these dropships, but he's not going to be able to make a drop with those Mutalisks flying around in his base.
I did not see what was cancelled there at QXC's main.
I didn't catch that either.
Yeah, the Mutalisks moved in, something got cancelled, but I'm not exactly sure what it was. Oh, if these Mutalisks could intercept these dropships, they would take out so many units. That would be such a huge loss.
QXC